And here we are. Heading back up. Don't mind me. I have no quarrel with you. Go in peace, good pork chop. And this bread is very inadequate as food, but it'll do. And we're going to spend a little time trying to put some of our stuff together. And yeah, I think I was in the middle of talking about how when I'm playing Rainbow Dash, it's, I think, probably very exciting Minecrafting, although it's not necessarily very useful. We're zipping around with a harsh, squeaky voice and doing dramatic, exciting things and getting killed a lot and losing all of our gear. Then when I'm playing Rarity, it's all about decorating stuff and doing the fanciest builds I can really get away with. And Twilight Sparkle, it's trying to design things and typically not keeping track of stuff very well. What do we got here? Okay, Applejack's Ranch. Do I even have anything there worth picking up? Maybe. Time to find out. Not only time to find out, time to take a nap and then find out. Let's do a little sprint jumping over. Beat feet for the bed. Boogie in here, and it will be daytime. Now, one thing I should be able to do here is grab some of this iron ingots and, oh, and there's some boots. I can use those. Probably don't need all of these things. In fact, I can, there's some smooth stone. I was needing to use that. More glass. There's a lot of stuff I can use here. In fact, there's very little of this stuff that I consider worth keeping here. So what we're going to do is grab it up since they have nothing more useful to carry. Because it all got blown up. I'll grab that string for making a bow with. And some sticks and wood also for making a bow. Well, there's a bow as well. You know, we might even be able to grab an enchanted bow from the Time to start covering some ground. Anyhow, playing the different characters has been very interesting. It's been a real experience because if you're a writer and you're capable of writing characters and having them come out distinct and different, that's very interesting. But I gotta say, Let's Playing them is a whole challenge all its own. And it's really fascinating seeing how it affects you, colors your experience, colors your feelings. I've learned a lot about Applejack in the process of doing that. One of them is that Applejack is something of a depressive sort. And she is a real hard striver. But it's really coming from a struggling with low self-esteem issues, honestly. Rainbow Dash is much more capable of being swept up in anything interesting. Let me see, do I have more food in here? Not yet. But I can get rid of this bread and load up on steak. Oh, and there's no reason I can't be wearing these boots. And for that matter, I might as well be getting some of this stuff set up. And while I'm doing that, you know, I'm going to head over to the enchanting place. And I'm not going to be sprinting too fast while starving. So let's take care of that. So really, it's all I have to do is... Oh, do I have anything that's full over here? Well, there's some picks, but besides that, I could put on the golden boots, I suppose. Yes, your opinion is noted, Zombie Pigman. That's fine. Oh, look, feather falling. You know, if I had used that, I wouldn't be sitting here without any of my stuff. So I'm going to go and put that on using the grinder. I do like this sprint place. You know, I'm also going to need to put on... immediate pumpkin. I'm in no position to stand attacks from anything. Got virtually nothing left. So yeah, the question here becomes if playing as the pony characters puts me in different states of mind, and they take on their own personalities, and their own personalities have distinct qualities all their own, how's it going to work playing as the author? How's it going to work playing as myself? What am I going to do with all of this wonderful iron? Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to build axes out of it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have a little snack. Time Turner asked for these pillars here, and all they're really good for is stopping you when you're trying to run. It's always interesting working with other people. We're going to be doing a lot more of that in upcoming... Oh, there was already... Okay, we'll put that back then. We're going to be doing a lot more of that as we go on to newer episodes. For now, what I'm going to do is... And I may also be doing something else, namely, doing for stuff. Still a bunch of pony things. Okay, we're back, and Zobrooks is back. Okay, how you been doing over there? What I've been doing? Somewhat. I'm just going to throw some ender pearls down that I don't need. Well, actually, I suppose I can carry them, because why not? I'm coming back out of the ender right now. And what I managed to make in the ender was a power 4 flame 1 unbreaking 3 bow, and efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 iron axe, because I don't have diamonds. But that'll hold me. I didn't even bother to name them because, sort of, why? anything that I build is going to be in this place anyway, so I grabbed a bunch of iron, and I'm heading back to the, yep, it should be fine. It should be fine. I was thinking about naming some of this stuff, and then I decided, like, well, I have lost more things to getting them killed in some way or other than I have had the ability to repair them. So there's not a lot of point naming things at great cost of experience when I don't actually get a chance to repair them anyway. It's going to be interesting playing survival type. Let me put the, let's see what we got here. There we are. I know it's a safety issue, but I never enjoy running around with the pumpkins on my head that much. You can't see where you're going or anything, so I'll just trot on back in pony style. Pony rider style, perhaps. Yeah, there is another thing that I missed. You know, I'm not even sure it's the same type of thing at all. We jump back in here, and then I'm gonna have to do something about that home bed was missing or obstructed, because that doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not even quite sure what happened there. Missing or obstructed, technically. So the game says, anyhow. I thought it was at Applejack's Ranch. That's where I thought it was, but clearly it is not. Now let me dump some of this stuff over here. There's plenty of coal anyhow. Oh, and I have just the opportunity to make a little bit more of these slabs, because that's what I'm doing with these. Exactly enough to make a whole pile of slabs. Got a whole bunch of cobblestone. Oh yeah, that was one of Applejack's things. Applejack was like, I'm gonna make this pretty because I don't even care. I note that I'm busily doing exactly the same thing Applejack always did, which was shuffling around and playing with chests. But people are gonna have to deal with that, I guess. That's just how it's gonna be. Glowstone can go in here. I've got some sand, and the sand can, well, if I was carrying the sand, let's start turning that sand into glass right away. I'm sure that's more than enough. We're busily turning that into stone. Boots and hoppers in a dispenser, oh my. Ender pearls. Oh, wait. I'm going to go through here. Actually, I'm not even sure whose horse that is. That's technically not my horse because it was just there. I'm pleased to hear it's a good jumper, though. let's just take a moment to see whether we're still recording. We are, and in fact, we're only on the second episode here. That's nice. I didn't just pause, did I? No. See, here's what we're talking about as far as the, when I say verses, or when I say building stuff for the comic, I'm really talking about this sort of thing. And here we are with, okay, well, there's not that much to see around here anyhow, so I might as well just do a little once-over. What we're going to do is build the stage set in this area. One of the first things I'm going to do is build a what we'll happily call a cat house right around here. I know exactly how it's going to go because I've already drawn that in the comic before, so I need to replicate it. It's right next to this little building, which is sort of the portal security house or something like that. And it has this nice view of the area. Down there you can see these little places. Those are buildings set up with forced perspective. So they're very small, but you're supposed to believe they're just as large as the rest of the buildings. There's a medium-sized one. And I'll just ready this wonderful bow here. And the characters in this comic will flee down here eventually to this place that will eventually have a roof over here, I think, or something like that. Up. And here we have a nice little... Well, that's not very helpful. Okay, now I have an arrow. Okay, except for I don't. Alright, I get dibs on the next skeleton. Somehow, the way that worked out, I have no arrows. And now I have 3. Okay, that'll hold me. Here's a sort of indoor area. And I hear another skeleton. You can be hunting the skellies and things. Ha, gotcha. Soften that fellow up. Get used to this because we might spend a lot of time in environments like this. Yeah, so this whole area was designed as a simulated place. It's designed as, and I'm trying to see whether there's a good viewpoint here because we never really finished it. I started it, and Zobrooks was here helping me make that, but we didn't actually finish it. We just sort of roughed it out. Go down here, and this is supposed to look like... There was supposed to be an area here where you could look off into the distance and see an impressive looking space, and I don't know what happened to it. Might just be this, might just be right here. Because the whole, yeah, maybe because if you looked across there, you saw those iron bars, and that might represent something larger. But the idea is that it would be a space that I could go places in, and then draw what I saw, and not have to make up the layout of a city anytime I wanted to draw any damn thing. Because when you're drawing a comic, you need to be able to do the occasional establishing shots. Speaking of shots, hi there. What have we here? I hear a miscreant. I hear multiple miscreants. Okay. This could conceivably have been a bad idea. We'll find out soon enough. I think somebody's right above me. Haha. That got me a little more string. I may be able to get a little more arrows. I'm gonna need them. Aha. Now let's have you jump off here and attack me. How's that seem? Oh, are you running into chicken jockeys? I'm trying to lure out a skeleton without getting killed. He's up here. Ah, okay. Now that's not good. Yeah, I think maybe running for the beacon might be a good idea for me as well. Oh my. That was very interesting. Okay, I've just had to clear out this room a little bit. The room that I fled into had a wounded skeleton and a witch in there. Can I pick up this? I guess not. I guess you can only pick up the ones that you shot, which is a bit of a shame. In fact, that's really strange. I swear I thought I had picked those things up, but they're gone. I have just 3 arrows. None of the extra arrows. Do we have any arrows over here? No, we do not. Alright, well that was some excitement. So the idea of this place is now going to become, and let me duck back to where the beacon is too. Maybe I can get some more arrows while I'm at it. The cat can keep the creepers away. Arrows, arrows, yes, arrows. And as always, I miss those fireworks are going to use themselves up and nobody's even going to see them. I'm never looking up at the sky when it goes off. But no matter, I suppose. Oh, you think? Okay, well, I'm going to watch this time. There he is, heading up. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do up there, but it's the first time I've ever seen anybody climb this spiral staircase of this building. Ah, there we are. You just missed it. Although technically you can use that lever and fire off more if you like. Applejack did that in a video. This is me waiting around to see whether you do it. Oh, go ahead. I'll jump in, yay. That or he's reloading, perhaps. Oh. Yeah, they do. That's what's been happening, is they've been going off, and I've gone, oh, I hear that going off. I wonder what happened. Run outside to try to see them. Well, for those who are not familiar with it, this is our wonderful build tower. So one of the few things I built around here, or the ponies built, I should say. It's a bit of a collaborative effort, because it's been worked on by a lot of people. Got that. We've got this charcoal machine. Hello, what on earth is going on here? We have entire stacks of firewood, and there's no charcoal in the furnace. I don't know how it could possibly have been broken, but it was. Charcoal's going away. Maybe somebody went and took the charcoal out of the furnace? Eh. I can't say as I'm all that concerned. One thing I will say, however, is I'm going to sleep here. Oh, except for I can only sleep at night. Well, I'm going to have to wait until night and then sleep here. So I know that bed will work. While I'm in the process of doing that... It won't? Is that what happened to it? Huh. How about torches? Torches? Will it work surrounded by torches? Okay, and I only have one spruce sapling. All of my useful stuff is just gone and gone. You've got some more gunpowder here, so if you want to make some more fireworks, you should have a bit of a leg up. Yeah, you know, honestly, I think... well, thank you. That's just what I needed to do, except for I didn't have any torches. Yeah, I had started to get the treasure room at your mine. Why, yes, let's have a look at the treasure room at your mine. Is that around here, or is that somewhere much farther away? That is somewhere much farther away. Okay, so I'm not going there right now. What I'm going to do is bounce out of full screen. Have a quick look at how much time we've taken. Stare at this for no particular reason. Ah, there we go. And this is the end of the second author episode. You know, Zobrux, we're going to be doing something else soon enough. that may very well need your special talents. Although you're going to have to rub elbows with my brothers, and that might prove interesting for you. It might prove interesting for them, too. Meanwhile, I probably could do with mining some more diamonds, I suppose, to improve this area. Oh, yeah. As such, what I'm going to do is bid everybody adieu, and that will do for now. This is Applejinx, and my real name is Chris, by the way. And here at, I can't say that this is the end of days for the Trixieverse server, because, as you saw, I'm trying to build the stage set there. That was always the intention. That will continue to be the intention. But we're also thinking about doing some interesting explorations that don't involve just continually going after this map with all of its infinite resources and incredible amounts of everything. We're going to try some challenges. We're going to try some new things and start afresh with a team of people and basically see what we can get out of that. Should be interesting. We'll hope that it's interesting. So with that, I'll see you all in a bit, I guess. Laters.